Stabbing in at number 1. Meet the Ocellate River Stingray, a flat, spotted river pancake with a deadly surprise. Step on this sneaky ray, and it'll jab you with its venomous tail spine, a pain so fierce. It feels like a red-hot dagger. The sting causes severe swelling, tissue damage, and can even knock you out from the intense pain. Can it kill a human? Rarely, but serious allergic reactions or infections without quick treatment can be deadly. Most people survive, but trust me, you don't want to find out the hard way. It's basically a hidden landmine at the river's bottom. So watch your step. One flick of the tail turns calm water into chaos. Fighting in at number 2. Don't let the size fool you. This tiny fluff ball is basically a fur-covered rage machine. Meet the Norwegian lemming, one of the only rodents on Earth that has zero chill. It's about the size of a potato, but walks around like it owns the entire tundra. Get too close. It won't run. It won't hide. It'll scream at you, bare its teeth, and charge like it's got backup. Spoiler, it doesn't. But that doesn't stop it from acting like a tiny Viking with a death wish. Scientists think this aggression helps scare off predators, and honestly, it's working. Even owls be like, yeah, never mind. So if you ever see a screaming cotton ball running straight at you in Norway, just remember, you didn't find a lemming. You unlocked mini-boss mode. Slowly coming in at number 3. Ever seen a snail with a chainsaw for a tongue? Meet the queen conch, Alligator gigas. It looks royal, but this snail is straight up wild. It doesn't just crawl, it uses a spear-like foot to stab the sand and launch itself like an angry Nerf dart. That's right, it yeets away from danger. And when it's time to eat, it whips out a radula, a tongue covered in teeth that works like a tiny chainsaw, shredding algae like it's making a smoothie. Oh, and the eyes. On stalks, like submarine cameras. Bonus weirdness, conchs mate for hours. Yeah, slow and steady definitely wins that race. Spiking in at number 4. The thorny devil. A lizard so wild. It looks like a tiny now coming in at number 4 attitude. But here's where it gets weird. It drinks through its skin. Not joking. This little desert dweller has special grooves over its body that pull water up from its feet, straight to its mouth. Step in a puddle? Slurp. Morning dew? Slurp. Even rain hitting its back gets funneled forward like it's got built-in plumbing. And those spikes? They're not just for show, they're like, try to eat me and you'll feel every inch of regret. Even predators think twice before biting into this walking cactus. It survives in the harshest deserts, never carries a water bottle, and looks like it could win a boss fight. The thorny devil is hardcore and 100% built different. Coming in fried at number 5. This chicken didn't choose the goth life. The goth life chose it. Meet the Iamsemini, one of the rarest birds on the planet. It's not just black on the outside, its beak, tongue, organs, and even bones are black. It's basically a shadow with wings. The reason? A rare mutation called fibromelanosis, which cranks up the pigment like it's stuck on max. In Indonesia, it's wrapped in mystery and legend. Some say it brings power or even magical energy. But the real magic? It can cost up to $5,000. And just like that, this chicken became more expensive than most used cars. You don't eat this bird. You take out a loan and admire it from across the room. Swimming in at number 6.
Meet the Merry River Turtle, the only animal that looks like it just escaped a rock concert. First off, yes, it breathes through its butt. Scientifically, it uses something called cloacal respiration, which means it absorbs oxygen from water through its cloaca. That's the same hole it uses to poop, pee, and lay eggs. Talk about multitasking. Basically, while other turtles have to come up for air, this guy just chills underwater like, I'm good. I'm breathing out the booty. Now that green mohawk. Because the Merry River turtle spends so much time underwater, algae starts growing right on its head and shell. This turtle's like, nah, I grow my own hair products. Part swamp wizard, part punk rocker. This turtle is nature's weirdest flex.
Climbing in at number 7. Boy, this thing looks like it hasn't slept since the Ice Age. With those giant eyes and wild hair, it's giving straight-up goblin lemur vibes. This is the ii, Madagascar's creepiest animal. Its secret weapon? A super long, bony middle finger that looks like it's trying to steal Wi-Fi. It taps on trees to find bugs, then shoves that cursed finger in like it's digging for haunted snacks. Oh, and it grows back if it breaks. Yeah, it's built weird. Some say it brings bad luck, probably because it shows up at night like, "You got snacks?" Weird? Yep. Creepy? For sure. But this freaky little legend is pure animal insanity. Digging in at number 8. Is this a real animal? Or a plush toy that came to life? This is the pink fairy armadillo, the tiniest armadillo on Earth, and possibly the most adorable underground gremlin ever discovered. Pink shell and claws made for one thing. Digging like its life depends on it. This little guy spends most of its time underground, bulldozing through sand like a marshmallow-powered drill. It looks fake, it acts weird, and it lives like a mole in a bubble bath. Cute? Absolutely. Real? Shockingly, yes. Now swimming in at number 9. What looks like a tiny dragon floats upside down and can steal the powers of its enemies? This little sea wizard right here, the Glaucus atlanticus, also known as the blue dragon. It's about the size of your thumb. But don't let that fool you. It's an ocean assassin. It floats on the surface of the sea, belly up, until it finds its favorite snack. Venomous jellyfish, including the deadly Portuguese man-o'-war. It eats them, then stores their venom in its own body like it's saving up for revenge. Now it's armed, and way more dangerous than it looks. Cute? Yes. Touch it. Don't. This sea slug came dressed like a dragon for a reason. Running in at number 10. This adorable teddy bear is not a toy. This is the sun bear, the smallest bear species on Earth. But don't let the size fool you. It's got a tongue longer than its own face, claws that could shred a tree, and a face that says, "I woke up angry." Sun bears live in Southeast Asia, spend most of their time in trees, and basically look like they were designed by someone who gave up halfway through. Small body, huge tongue, big attitude. That tongue, it can stretch over 9 inches, perfect for slurping up honey and insects like a forest freak. They're called sun bears because of the golden patch on their chest. But honestly, they act more like bears powered by caffeine and bad decisions. Tiny, fierce, and slightly unhinged. This is what happens when nature rolls the dice and goes full gremlin mode. Digging in at number 11. What has 22 tentacles on its face and eats faster than any other mammal? This is the star-nosed mole, and no, that nose isn't a glitch. It's a super-powered food detector. It lives underground and uses that freaky star sniffer to feel around at lightning speed. How fast? It can identify and eat food in under 0.2 seconds. Blink and it's already snacked. Each one of those nose tentacles has over 25,000 sensory receptors. It's like having fingers for a face. Yeah, it looks like it belongs in a horror movie. But this thing is a speed-eating, dirt-digging legend. Tackling in at number 12. The Russian wild boar isn't just strong. It's a 600-pound battering ram with tusks and a temper. These things charge through fences like they're made of paper. They dig up entire fields overnight with snouts built like shovels. And those tusks? Sharp enough to injure predators or unlucky humans. But strength is just half the problem. They're invasive, fast-breeding, and unstoppable. Once they move in, they destroy crops, wreck ecosystems, and spread disease like it's a hobby. They eat everything. They survive anywhere. And when you get rid of one, 5 more show up. This isn't just a wild pig. It's a walking natural disaster. Poking in at number 13. Boy, isn't he lucky that sword missed. Because the Atlantic blue marlin isn't just a fish. It's a speed demon with a built-in blade. This beast can swim at 60 miles per hour. That's faster than most speedboats, and definitely faster than your fishing reflexes. That long nose. That's a natural-born weapon. The marlin uses it to slash through schools of fish like it's dicing onions underwater. And it doesn't just swim. It launches out of the ocean, spinning through the air like it's late for a superhero landing. Oh, and if you see one that looks massive, it's a female. The females are twice the size of the males and absolutely not here for your nonsense. But as powerful as they are, marlins are in danger thanks to overfishing. This ocean warrior deserves more than a spot on someone's wall. It deserves some space to fly. Skeeting in at number 14. That was the Central American agouti, basically a jungle guinea pig with gym rat energy. But when it comes to love, things get weird. The male starts hopping around like he's glitching. Then, out of nowhere, he sprays a stream of pee right onto the female, in this case, the old man LOL. No dinner, no date, just straight to golden chaos. If she freezes, that means I'm into it. If she runs, it's a hard no. And somehow, that's normal. So next time your love life gets awkward, remember, this dude literally pees his shot. And just like that, he made it weird. Hissing in at number 15.
This puffball might look like a marshmallow with wings, but don't be fooled. The Honduran white bat is one of nature's most stylish survivalists. These tiny bats cut giant leaves with their teeth and fold them into tents like little jungle campers. They huddle together underneath during the day, hidden from predators, rain, and even the sun. And their bright white fur. It actually reflects sunlight, keeping them cool in the tropical heat. So yeah, these bats are eco-friendly, minimalist, and basically glamping pros. And just like that, they pulled off the ultimate Airbnb in a leaf.
Biting in at number 16. The West African crocodile. A real-life dinosaur with a bad attitude and a jaw that can end careers. And comes equipped with a bite force of 3,000 psi. It can go months without eating, just lurking in muddy water like a patient villain waiting. So what did this family do? They sat on it, took photos. Then the lady leaned in like it was a Disney animatronic. The croc? Yeah, it was done pretending. That's stronger than a lion, a grizzly bear. It snapped forward like, say cheese? Nah, say goodbye. She jumped back like her taxes just hit. Luckily, she made it out, but this crocodile didn't miss the opportunity to show them. I'm not a prop, I'm a predator. So unless you want to become a snack with a side of regrets, maybe keep the photo ops to house pets. And just like that, a family pic became a wildlife warning poster. Sniffing in at number 17. What has the body of an antelope and the nose of a cartoon vacuum? This bizarre creature is the Saiga antelope. And yes, that snout is 100% real. It looks like it's always mid-sneeze, but it's actually a high-tech air filter. That squishy, floppy nose helps it survive in dusty environments by filtering out dirt and cooling the air before it hits the lungs. It's basically got built-in AC and a whole lot of nose. During migration, saigas move in massive herds, charging across the steppe like weird hairy hoovers on a mission. They've been around since the Ice Age, which makes sense, because this thing looks like a prehistoric mistake no one fixed. Weird? Yes. Adorable? Kind of. Functional? Absolutely. Bye-bye for now, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for
What the animality?